You're so basic. I can hear it in your voice. You're a Decepticon.
Autobots, roll out!
Hello friends and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise swearsies, it's just a fact and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Thank you so much in advance. Today we're getting back into some r/niceguys. It's been a little while since I visited and the cringe is starting to pile up, so we might as well get in there and collect. If we're still talking by October 9th, you could be my +1. Gotta wear 6-inch heels and a skirt dress. A short skirt dress.
I love fashion, but traveling is one of my strongest passions.
You're so cum-brained. You can't even have a normal conversation. This is already super sad. I hope she really likes you, otherwise she's turning around and running the other way. OP says, once you can walk around an amusement park in 6-inch heels and a short dress, then I absolutely will. Right after you. Fine, you can wear shoes and jeans, but you gotta wear a shirt showing under This is so weird. This is for a first meeting? How delusional can you get? OP says, you're being kind of gross now, Chad. Oh, he thinks because his name is Chad, he could get away with it. Sorry, bro, you're not that kind of Chad. Lol, okay, now I know where the line is. Oh, see, it was just a funny joke. He's just pushing the boundary. See where the line is. It's not fine. This is never gonna be fine. OP says, I'm not even sure why you would think that's remotely acceptable. A mistake was made. Let's move on. Are you upset? For real? Yeah, just a mistake. Just treating women like objects. Anybody could do it, you know? OP says, just some typical guy stuff. Hey, I'm sorry. Will you please not be mad? Hi. He sent the hi like 5 minutes later, just trying to restart the whole conversation. What kind of reaction or response were you even thinking that you were going to get? I really didn't think that far ahead. Really, it was just a stupid message, and I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to think that far ahead when all the blood from your brain is filling up your second little head. Maybe next time we could try just like not being gross, you know? OP says, I even tried to let the first one slide. If you don't wish to talk anymore, I'll understand. I honestly did not intend to offend you. I'll leave you alone now. For what it's worth, I enjoyed talking horror films, movies, and TV with you, and I really am sorry for my lapse in judgment and offending you. Movies and TV. Yeah, I think a lot of what this guy thinks about life comes from a screen. Probably one of the major factors in why he treats women this way. OP says, I'm curious. Send this following portion of our conversation to a buddy of yours and see their reaction. And send me a screenshot of what they say. I don't think that's a good idea. OP says, why not? Trust me, it won't go the way you think it will. They'll respond with nastier comments. Oh yeah, birds of a feather and all that. So you're a dirty subhuman, your friends are dirty subhumans, bullet dodged. OP says, come on, I'm just curious. Plus, it's too late. The friends I still hang out with are asleep. I apologize several times. Why would you want to put me on blast like that? Because it'll be funny? Do it. I offended you. Now you intend to humiliate me? To my friends? I think you crossed a more sinister line. You take care. Bye. Oh, look, he wants to play the victim so bad. You're the one who really hurt me here. Okay, well, would you rather do that or walk around with your man boobies hanging out the bottom of your shirt? Go ahead, you pick. OP just says, look, I was just trying to get a second opinion.
And what would you gain from that? If you want a second opinion, then feel free to send it to your friends. Make me out to be a pervert, if that's what you're hoping for.
Dude, you didn't need any help with that. You did that part all by yourself. OP just says, all right, I'm over it. Bye. Good luck.
And the reason I'm not gonna send it to one of mine is because they'll say the most nastiest things to you. And I don't want that to happen.
Oh, that's right. He's a good man, you know? He just felt out where the line is so he could hold it for you. He will not let his mob of degenerate friends cross that line. No siree. OP just says whatever. If you say so.
Really? Just like that? You want to part ways that easy?
Dude, what do you expect? Some big adieu? Yeah, it's been great talking about media. Now get the fuck out of here. OP says, I don't know how you turn this around on me. Perpetual victimhood. It's one of the nice guy and Neckbeard's most played cards.
Creep says, I'm not trying to turn anything around. I'm trying to get us over it.
There is no us.
I honestly want to keep talking to you, but I'm not gonna beg anymore.
What do you want to bet? He's gonna beg some more. OP just says, okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, take care.
Seriously? Wow.
You just let it go. She's not into it. It's time to walk away with at least some shred of your dignity intact. Please.
It's obvious that you weren't interested in me in the first place. My bad day ended with a worse night.
Listen to me right here. I don't give a fuck about your day or your night. I hardly know you. Except for the fact that you consume too much media, adult and otherwise, and don't know how to relate with humans any other way. You're gonna be alone for a long time until you start to work on yourself. OP says again, please stop turning this around on me.
Good old gaslighting. It's a classic. I just want to understand how it ended so easily. What I could have done to fix things.
Yeah, treating humans like humans, I guess. How long had you been talking? Because unless you've put in a couple of years, I could end things pretty easily too. We're not married. We're hardly freaking friends.
I don't even know who you are.
OP says, look, I'm not trying to make you feel worse, so I'm leaving it alone. This is just a learning lesson for you. He's not gonna learn anything.
But why do we have to say bye?
Because I don't want to date a guy that speaks like that to a 33-year-old woman whom he's only spoken with for 24 hours. Yep, there it is. Somehow I knew. He's really trying to claw. It's the only response he's gotten in many months. You love to see it. A little self-reflection would go a long way.
I'm not really that guy, though. I made a mistake that will never happen again. And as for my friends, they'll always have my back. They assume that you're trying to humiliate me and go on the offensive. My friends are awesome, successful people. But I realize now, there's nothing I can say that will get you back.
Good, then drop it. Off you If she's 33, I have to wonder how old he is. Probably pushing mid-30s as well, and your brain still operates like this? Gross. OP quotes the weirdo. You said they'll say the nastiest things to you. That makes them bad people. I wasn't ever going to send anything you said to any friends to make fun of you or whatever you said. I'm an adult. I love that. Yes, can we both just act like adults? Oh, you seem to be incapable. Well, I'll be moving on then. Then he's like,
how could you give up what we had?
24 hours of talking about movies? Somehow I think I'll live without it. He says,
and I would never send to my friends because I know I'd get mad at them. And I would never want to put you through that. But I understand where you're coming from. I deleted my Hinge. It didn't work out for me.
Yeah, do you understand why though? I know he's probably lying about deleting his Hinge profile, but it's at least a comforting lie, you know? No other woman will need to be subjected to this degenerate's shenanigans. They sound awful. Yes, they do.
If I'm this bummed out after only messaging you over a span of 26 hours, then it's probably for the best we didn't get a chance to get closer.
Oh yes, absolutely, I agree. This is a stalking situation in the making. OP says, yeah, well, at least now you know for the future.
And my friends are awful, little girl. We all have master's degrees with 6-figure jobs, and one is an MD, not a simple flight attendant that is somehow on disability at 33. You need to change that princess attitude if you hope to find someone. My God, you're immature.
And I'm glad that she just let it drop after that. The projection here is so strong. Who's actually the immature one here? And it's not about, you know, asking your date to dress up like a while you go to Disneyland. That's nearer the bottom of the list. The most cringe thing of all is probably the fact that he's hanging his hat on the success of his friends.
My friend is a medical doctor.
It's got the same energy as like,
My dad's a lawyer. We're gonna sue you.
Get a life. Start working on yourself yesterday, dude, because it's gonna be a long road. That was a really long one to start the video out with, but let's see what we got next. From a blocked user, OP says, I'm sure you're amazing in many ways, but I have a good handle on what I want at this point in my life, and I don't see us as a good match. I truly hope you find your person. Very direct, very mature, very respectable. And then Nice Guy decides that he needs to, protect his ego and start making words.
Lol, you're so dumb. Go have fun with your vaccine. You're genetically modified now. Also, you're an idiot. You have no creativity and are a square. You're so basic. I can hear it in your voice. You're a Decepticon.
Autobots, roll out.
Yeah, you really cut me to the quick with that one.
I'm super into Transformers and you're the bad guy.
Oh no, how will I ever go on?
You're operating on a low vibrational frequency. I hope you gain some creativity and originality in your life.
Jesus, dude, who hurt you, you know?
You have been hurt. You have been hurt by somebody, that much is clear.
This whole phone conversation probably went fine until she rejected him through text, and then the maulding began. He continues his rant.
She's like, excuse me? When I said I didn't take the vax, some broad, you know the people that made that vaccine own 80% of the meat industry. You stupid harlot. I meant dumb broad, by the way.
Oh, good. Taking the time to correct your spelling mistakes. Dropping made-up statistics about the meat industry. You can tell he's a true intellectual.
If I saw you in person, I'd slap you for taking that vaccine. Too bad. Already slapped yourself, contaminated your bloodstream, no punctuation, ruined your DNA, and now you're probably infertile and can't have kids, LMFAO. Please, let me know how that goes for you.
And to that, I counter, you will probably never have kids either. But not because you're infertile, because your personality is repugnant.
Honestly, I'm talking like 4 girls right now. You're just a side, LMFAO. Hopefully someone finds you valuable.
Where? Where are the girls? Show me proof of life for like one of the girls and I will be shocked.
Stupid unvaccinated idiot, LMFAO. Shove the vaccine in your butt next time. Bend over for the American government.
Oh, I thought we just did that already because of taxes.
You've been poisoned. You altered your blood chemistry for life. For a vegan, you should understand health better. But you obviously know nothing.
Do vegans just inherently have knowledge about RNA manipulation? Because that's something I never knew.
You're gonna be a single mother, LMFAO!
Wait, I thought I was infertile because of the vaccine. Let's try and keep our insults at least slightly consistent.
I promise! Hopefully you find your vegan husband who's vaccinated and also a total vag.
Dude, imagine seething this hard over like a nicely worded message. I don't think we click. And he's just like,
I hope everybody you know dies!
what the hell?
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping!
4 girls I know had miscarriages who took that vaccine.
Oh, 4 girls again. Are those all the chicks that you're dating? Because you're just so fertile and masculine?
You're literally stupid as frick. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't take that, and I'm 100% proud.
That's your proudest accomplishment, huh? Don't have much else going on in your life, huh? I'll level with you and say I didn't take it either, but it's not a point of pride. It's a personal choice that me and my wife made.
I'm deleting your number now, stupid vaccinated dum-dum. She took the Pfizer, LMFAO. How'd it feel afterwards? Did it feel vegetarian?
What?
That right there ruined your spiritual evolution. You gotta get rid of it from your body now.
I'm sort of understanding why she didn't want to go into this over voice. Just send him a text message to be like, yeah, I don't want to engage further. How are you supposed to get rid of a vaccine from your body, bro? Through the power of your own spirituality? People who are really spiritually connected don't usually dunk on others. Especially when they were dressed in such a kind manner. It's really uncalled for.
I'm pretty sure no one will find you a good match unless they're desperate or basic as hell like you, LMFAO.
See, he says LMFAO, but really the tears are streaming down his face. The realization is setting in. He's like, I'm gonna die alone.
Thanks for wasting my time, too.
Yeah, honestly, what would you have done to invest it better? Play some World of Warcraft? I've been playing World of Warcraft lately. Classic hardcore, baby. Throw away hundreds of hours in just a couple of minutes. Then OP goes on to correct basically all of his UR, because, you know, there's different types of yours. So yeah, hopefully you find your, unless they are desperate, because he put the other there. Yeah, we get it. OP's last message is, I had to correct these for you. I'm sorry the American school system failed you so horribly that you couldn't even throw insults properly. Sheesh. I mean, his insults weren't exactly top of the line, but like, correcting the spelling is about the bottom of the barrel, if I'm honest. I think this would have been a whole lot more effective if you just blocked him. You don't need to tell him you're blocking him. You don't need to win. You win by walking away. But oh well, spilt milk, you know? We'll move on to the next post and see what we've got.
Okay, so here's the deal. Big message incoming, lol.
She says, okay, go for it. I'm not sure you're fully prepared for the length of this text. The proper response is, I ain't reading all that. I am glad or sorry that happened to you.
I just hate this online dating crap. Literally have no patience for it. I'm an adult male looking for adult fun with an attractive lady.
An adult lady? Oh God, I hope so.
And yes, I find you quite good looking. I hope you find me too, considering you matched with me.
Yeah, the outside, that's passable. The inside, we're getting a good look. And I don't think I like what I'm seeing.
Doing it sounds awesome, because it's been a long while for me. But once I have any sort of trouble with someone online, I immediately scrap them and move on.
And you don't see how those two things might be interconnected.
But something is telling me that there's something different about you. Oh God!
We see it all the time and it never works. You're not like other girls, OP. You can fix me for reals. No.
If you want to write me off as some a-hole because I was trying to lighten the mood and get your guard down, fine. Then I'm an a-hole, and I'm completely okay with that. My patience runs quite thin with this sort of deal, and I admit, it's a flaw.
Yeah, one that you're not working on at all. You're just like, it is how it is. Take it or leave it. Okay, good. I'll leave it.
But I do find you incredibly cute.
Yeah, surely that makes up for the myriad of anger issues.
I would absolutely love to bury my head in your thighs.
See, it's like all physical. It's like, yes, I'm a moderately disgusting human being, but I'll totally do it with you. That's not quite the offer that you think it is there, friend.
Dad, I'll climb on top of you after I've made you finish, and that's a promise.
Oh, muy generoso. The creepy creep guarantee.
But it's not the only thing I'm after.
Oh, really? Because it's how you've prefaced everything thus far. But no, please, let's start the part of the conversation that's actually interesting, shall we? That part's never gonna start.
There's a desire for more. I'm a big sook.
S-O-O-K? I'm gonna look it up. Google says a sook is a female crab. So he's a really big female crab. What are you talking about?
I've been craving an intimate connection with someone.
Yeah, he's gonna lay his clutch of eggs and then you could go distribute your semen on top of them.
If I wanted to get my rocks off, I could do that on my own. There's tons of material on the internet for that.
Yes, I'm sure you are well acquainted.
I'm inviting you in my apartment and my bed because I believe there could be some breathtaking stuff there. And that's what I want.
He's trying to tell you that his apartment is very stinky in a roundabout sort of way. Like she's supposed to be so flattered that she's invited to do it with this weirdo? Oh my god, it sounds absolutely breathtaking because you said it was. None of this sounds good.
I know for a lot of women, the thought of just some hookup or fling isn't exactly appealing. My fellow man hasn't exactly set me up for success here, lol.
Bro, I don't think you have anybody to blame but yourself at this point. This whole thing is awful.
But pursuing you for a little more than that. If you decide no, and you don't want that, and want someone to take you on a fancy date and make me wait until I can earn your approval, then that isn't really my thing.
That's nobody's thing. That's a cuckoldry thing. Basically, he's dropping the ultimatum immediately. He's like, look, you come over and bang me, or I'm gonna move on. Okay, good. Go. Hurry. You're disgusting.
North American dating is absolutely vile. And I hate it. I want someone to want me as much as I want them. Not have to show my feathers and have her pick me out of the sea of thousands of men.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe get brighter feathers or something. Do better. This entire thing is a red flag. You've talked about nothing but the intimate relationship. You say you want a human connection, but that's not displayed anywhere here. You're gross. I'm not gonna blame my entire gender. You, specifically, this creep right here, you're gross. OP says, all right. I think I understand where you're coming from. I just want to make sure I'm not misunderstanding. You just want to hook up. Nothing else?
Facepalm emoji. The opposite.
Okay, but that's not what you just said at all. Are you stupid or something? She says, okay, that's why I'm double checking. This makes more sense. And also, what do you mean by earn your approval? You never asked me on a date to begin with. just to hook up.
Yeah, there's this notion with dating that a woman gets to pick and choose the best suitor for a partner, intimately or otherwise.
What are you talking about? You made this notion up. A relationship is a two-way street. Of course, it doesn't really surprise me that this guy will take absolutely anybody who will have him please. He continues,
I just hate that. I guess I might have been lazy with my approach.
You think?
But there's just way too many things to try and perfect to appeal to someone. It just seems so superficial and fake in my mind.
Yeah, so why try it all? You didn't even make the attempt. This is pathetic. I feel sorry for the woman with low enough self-esteem to fall for this. Creep says,
exactly. I'd have to take you out, behave super well, be a gentleman, pay for dinner, etc., just to bang you? I think that's ridiculous that I have to do those things to earn the right to do it with you.
Bro, what the f*** are you talking about? Is that how you see it? We're just all a bunch of peacocks out here strutting our stuff? If the bag wasn't fumbled before, just pack it in now. OP sends ellipses, and then says, you don't have the right to sex with me. It is my choice.
And is it not the same way for me?
And of course she ghosts him after that because the way that your mind works is disgusting. Thanks for letting us take a look around. I now know everything that I want to know about you. And the most pertinent thing to all that is that I don't want to know you any further. So goodbye. So long. Farewell. Have the life that you deserve. It's absolutely wild. All right, how about this one from Miley Cyrus's brother via Instagram? He doesn't have a name. I don't know what his Instagram is. He's just Miley Cyrus's brother. I'm pretty sure every woman that he ever dated was only doing it to get close to Miley Cyrus. Personally, I'd be doing it to get close to Billy Ray Cyrus. But he might break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think he understands.
I genuinely feel bad for any girl I've been with that has to live with the regret of losing me.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're totally God's gift, ain't you? Trust me, there's no regret. Bullet dodged.
There's girls I've dated, even over a decade ago, still trying to get another chance with me.
Drop some names. Give us some receipts. What's going on?
Some of them are in new relationships and have had to settle for what I know they find less desirable, but they've settled for what they can get.
And how about you, Miley Cyrus's anonymous brother? What have you gotten? Or are you out here single trying to flex, I guess, your singleness? It's a really weird look.
There are beautiful women everywhere, but there actually aren't many good, attractive, hard-working men with high values and morals.
Yeah, show business is the hardest business there is. Go lay brick for a couple months and tell me that you're hardworking. High values and morals, I can't really speak to here, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume the worst, just to keep my expectations low, you know?
Ladies, if you find one of these men, do all you can to hold on to him. Don't allow petty emotions and irrational decisions to cause you to lose a man that truly loves you.
What the hell are you talking about? He's talking about something really specific in public. We are watching his ego patch itself back together in real time via an Instagram post. It's fascinating. Trace amounts of science.
Any man who thinks highly of himself and knows his value will have no problem walking away from a relationship if he isn't being treated with the love and respect that he knows he deserves.
That is fairly true, but I could sort of tell that we're talking about a little more than a basic level of human decency, are we not? You want her to worship the ground that you walk on, and I don't think that's healthy.
No girl that has lost me has had their life improved by me no longer being a part of it. Broken heart emoji.
Hey, look, man, whatever you gotta tell yourself to get to sleep at night, I guess that's fine. None of this really makes a bit of difference to me because I don't even know who this guy is. Yeah, it's just Miley Cyrus's brother. Nobody knows his name. Everybody just calls him that. And so he feels the need to overcompensate and try and validate himself. Very weird. But we'll move on into the next one.
Lamau, why are people so ungrateful? A simple thank you is not very hard.
Because I guess he replied, oh my, with a sweating thing to her picture. She probably just doesn't want to engage, doesn't want to encourage this type of behavior. OP says, my guy, I just woke up and then went back to sleep. Calm doing.
My guy, you do this to me all the time. Facepalm emoji.
Ooh, got him with the facepalm. Yeah, you're probably just not as interesting as you think you are. OP says, okay, and if it bothers you that much, don't slide up.
Or just don't be a bitch. Here, I'll save that one for you, Lamau.
Well, this is devolving quickly, isn't it? OP says, me not saying anything is not being a biatch. Grow up and stop being entitled. And I think entitled is what encapsulates this best.
He says, so when someone is like, hey, you look nice, you ignore them? And that's not being a B word? Laughing with tears. You're bugging.
Then you just swap into old person mode and say, nobody's bugging me more than you, mister. Get off my lawn. There's a big difference between like face-to-face interactions and text. I think that's why most people prefer text these days. OP says, you are not owed a response. And honestly, bro, I woke up, opened it, and went back to sleep for a minute. Don't even bother hitting him with the excuses, OP. You should just be like, I didn't care to respond. I still don't. Goodbye. So easy.
Absolutely not, but I'm owed respect like any other human. It's just decency, Lamau.
Now, decency is how you get your foot in the door. Decency is only used so you can start being undecent. Is thirsting over some chick's pictures online decency? I'd argue not. OP says, glad we can agree that I don't owe you a response. Respect? Laughing face with tears? As you call me the B word for leaving you on open? It's not that deep, dude. Yeah, the respect thing's been out the window. But he'll keep pulling that card for as long as you respond to it. Creeper says,
oh, dude, you bleed that all out the window when you decided to be a poon. And no, it's not that deep at all. It's just mind-boggling that you can have someone be nice to you and just shrug it off. It sounds like you need a reality check, G.
Yeah, I just might, G. You really think, like, ogling a woman's body is the highest form of respect that you could give her? He does. He really does. And then OP just ends it with, it's not being a poon. Wow, you're really hurt that I left your oh my unopened. Sounds like you need a reality check, my guy, because I do not owe you a response. Not a difficult concept. I left you unopened and you're crying about it. It is obviously very deep to you. More than you could ever know, OP. He was really hoping that he could get something started, but yeah, you were dead at the starting line.
He's all, what don't you understand? Men don't just give compliments, we have to be compensated for them.
Okay, cool. Then just don't give me compliments if that's how you feel. I think OP handled it pretty well. I don't have much more to say. We'll move on into the next one.
What are you doing? Add my Snapchat. Creepy peepee stalker weirdo at snapchat.com.
At blackpeoplemeet.com.
No?
She says, just did. And already, red flag raised up. That's way too impatient. And he says, good. So, we gonna not chat with each other? OP says, I don't know, lol. He's creepy. OP's is boring. Just this is going great. Maybe not boring. Maybe it's the one word responses. but I'm sure he's happy to be engaged with it all.
Come on, give me a chance. Wanna just delete me then, please? No point in being friends on Facebook if we don't even know each other.
OP says, okay. Yeah, I see what's going on here. I'm just gonna sit here and be polite until you give me an out.
I hope you get to experience true loneliness in your life. Maybe then you'll have some empathy and the decency to try.
Okay, decency, let's talk about it. How about you have the decency to improve yourself before you try and impose on another human being? That seems like a decent thing. OP says, bro, the first thing you said on Snap was to blow your back out, Lamau. Yeah. One of the new things the kids are saying, but I don't think he's using it correctly.
I'm about to blow.
That implies that he wants to be receiving, never mind.
Thanks! So now you're gonna out me. What a delightful person. Thanks. Hopefully my family don't kill me when you post the screenshot, because they will. Praying hands, angel emoji.
Why are you creeping around on your main account anyways? Like, at least try to compose yourself like a normal human being. I guess because it was Snap off platform, he thinks he's safe. But nah, she knows what goes on. Yeah, go ahead, screenshot it. What's he gonna do? OP says, nah, I'm not gonna post it. I'm not like that. This is just for me to laugh at. And Reddit, I guess, and now YouTube, I guess. Oh, it's spreading.
Yep, I am a joke laughing. It doesn't matter anymore. Who cares? Just drop it and keep living on.
Yes, now that my actions might have tangible consequences, we better just move on away from it. Never look at it again, okay? Promise, Wizzies? She doesn't. OP says, bro, you said you hope I experience true loneliness because I didn't talk to you. Bye. Child behavior.
No, because you don't even have the decency to at least let someone freaking know that they're not wanted. You leave them on red after ignoring for an hour.
Ugh, put the phone down. Walk away. Why are you letting this affect you so much? OP says, bro, I don't owe you a response. I don't owe you jack.
It's not about owing. It's about what's right. Morals.
In all capitals. Yes, morals. The kind of morals where I ask someone that I just met to blow my back out. Those kinds of morals.
Can we just, not? I don't give a frick.
Because again, now that he's directly affected by this, he just wants to walk away. Won't you let him walk away, OP? And OP says, you sent me nudes, right away. And you want to talk about morals? Lamau, bye.
2 different views, 2 different opinions.
You need to text her back like a normal person.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should spread eagle, right?
You're obligated to greet someone, but also gotta show them your ding dong. It's wild. Those last few posts are just so similar, aren't they? When will they learn? They can only take the moral high ground if they actually start out with the moral high ground. You threw it away immediately and then want to try and invoke it. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode, friends. This is the first time we've been the nice guys in a while. I'm going to visit Incel Tears shortly. That playlist linked on the end card for you. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. Go ahead and cut them open. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Promise. Where's he?